Good morning. It's about 4:30 today, but it's my birthday and I had kitty snuggling to do. So, tea for this morning. No other promises. Let's go. I have already spilled my tea this morning. This is fine. Not a lot, but enough to get it all over the desk. So, good morning. Welcome back to Paper Paint Spaceships. It is December 3rd. Woohoo! These were the inks from yesterday. I have some results hot off the press. Inkvent won this round. We had a couple of folks who preferred energy to Apollon. Apollon? Not 100% sure how to pronounce this, but it is a squeaker, you guys. It is real close. So we're going to go on to December 3rd. So before we go into predictions, we're going to pull out our handy dandy history book. So in 2019, we had Snowstorm, which is a gray shimmer, gray with silver shimmer. So on Tomoe River paper, this turns more blue than it's probably looking in camera. I can't see the view right now, so I cannot confirm. But I really like this one. I think I got this, like a sample of this, before I got the full set of samples for 2019's Inkvent. So when I did my first Inkvent series, I went and I got all the samples, so I had the colors. I think I got this one before that, before I even knew it was an Inkvent. So let's go on to 2021 with Diamine Ash. So that's another gray. If you look really closely, I think it's a little bit duochrome. It is subtle enough that you can convince yourself you're seeing things. And there are much more noticeable duochromes later in the Inkvent series. Not in 2019 though. Aha. So not in 2021. So 2022 is going to be Solar Storm. This I was kind of stoked for. So I'm not sure if this is a chameleon or if it just has kind of like green shimmer. But it's a dark blue, like almost purple. So it's a blue-black with a little bit of sheen, and I think it's black sheen. It's hard to say. And like green gold shimmer. That one I was a big fan of. I always like seeing the shimmers and wish I could use them nearly quickly enough to justify how many I have now. But they're always a delight. So let me make sure I'm not skipping a year again. So I believe this was 2022. This is 2023. So this is going to be early dusk. Yes. This is going to be early dusk. So this is a kind of pale blue standard. Really nice shading on this one. I like this one. I like it's very similar, like a little bit more blue, a little bit more bright than Edge of Night from December 2nd Colorverse last year, but I really like it. So then we move on to 2024. So this is last year. We have Noble Fur, which I believe is a Starlight, and I'm hoping that I am doing justice for this. Yeah. So to me, the overarching quality of Starbrights is that the silver shimmer that is used in these just overpowers everything else. Like, you can barely tell what color it's supposed to be at this angle. But, you know, I'm a sucker for Christmas trees, so Noble Fur it is. So then we go to last year's Colorvent, and it's Moonlit Veil, which is a really pretty pale gray. I can't remember if this looks kind of purple on Tomoe River. Give me a second, and I am going to check. I have my 2023 here, but it's not in 2023. It's in 2024. Okay, no, so it's a pretty neutral gray. Still gorgeous. Nice shading. So, and that's previous years. So we'll put this away until we need it for swatching, which means that I closed it prematurely. This is fine. So, on to predictions. So, some of the predictions that we have for this year, we have one guess for just a pair, kind of an unassigned pair, a red shiny in some way, so either a sheen or shimmer of some kind, and a green. So these were not specified as to which one's which. We have a guess for a desaturated blue in Colorvent with shading, and an Inkvent, a strawberry, with one of the new pigment inks. And then another guess for both green, one muted, one chameleon. So let's see what we've got. Inkvent, birthday box here. Oh. Uh-huh. Let's do that without. All right, are you going to actually come out? No. Yeah, that is a pigment. Whoa. Whoa, that looks weird. Can you hold on? Okay. So this is energy from yesterday, right? Like, it's purple. It's got a relatively clear, like this plastic is clear, and you just see this very like dark liquid, which is mostly water, and with, for example, the shimmers, all of the sediment kind of settles down at the bottom and you've got to shake it. I'm trying to think if I've ever seen an ink like this. I think the only thing is like art inks that obviously aren't dye-based. Whoa, this is wild. Whoa. Okay. So carousel, red. So strawberry pigment. I'm so distracted because this is throwing me off a little. Okay. So I have my handy dandy plastic. Oops. No. I have no idea how this is going to behave. Nothing. Whoa. Yeah, if anything, strawberry, that is. Whoa. I wonder what pigment it uses. I wonder if I'm going to be able to get it off my desk. All clean. I came prepared this time, you guys. Wow. I still would be kind of scared to put this in an ink. I just like, it's hard to explain why. I think because I worry about the sediment that's going to be in a pigment. Did I say I worry about putting this in an ink? I'm not sure. I worry about putting this in a pen. Wow. Okay, we're gonna put that away for now. And pull out this and get to swatching. Maybe swatching this will make me feel a little bit more at ease about possibly putting this in one of my pens. Okay. Well, unfortunately, I still had some energy on my brush and it kind of muddied the swatch, but I think I can go back. I think I can. Let's do this. There. Does it look pretty? No. Is it working with what we have? Yes. So, all right. That's our first pigment ink. Carousel. Again. Wow. I don't know what I was expecting with the pigment inks, but it wasn't that. Okay. Now on to Colorvent. Ugh. Birthday boxes over here. Erebus crater. At the southern edge of the red planet, Opportunity once sent a photo from a wind-carved greenish crater. Ooh. All right. I suspect this is going to be a muted green. Huh. I have never had that happen before. Let's get that back on. There we go. Yay. Okay, one more little dot. Yeah. Where's my plastic? I don't think I cleaned off the red well enough. That's definitely red in there. Oops. Well, that's fine. This is fine. Everything is fine. Just... Erebus crater. Okay, so because of that contamination issue, I'm gonna do another clean of my brush. See if I can just get it as clean as possible. Okay, I think that's probably going to be as clean as I can get it. Wish me luck. So, yeah, it's, oh, no, it's not. Okay. Interesting. All right. So on to this one. Huh. What? Colorverse. Colorverse. I am really confused by this color. So I got this as clean as possible, and it went down pretty solid. Like solid gray, untainted, and it may be a duochrome with red in the middle. This is really, wow. Huh. Okay, both of these have just kind of had me sit back and go, wow, I did not expect that. I think that this counts as a variety of colors. I'm going to just go ahead and dab. Whoa. Yeah, I think that's a duochrome, guys. Or a polychromatic shader. Wow. What in the world? I mean, I guess it makes sense because it's Mars, right? Like, wow. I don't have anything to say, you guys, except for wow. That's intense. How'd they do that? I'm going to be at a loss for words. So let me know down in the comments which one of these you prefer. Good luck. May the best ink win. Yeah. Sparkle on, dudes. And have a wonderful day. Bye.